Hey, here's the fish down there. So, okay.
Good one. This is good one. Look at all the fish over here.
I gotta.
Got a bunch of minnows on our side.
Where's Nemo?
See Nemo?
No, I said, where's Nemo? I said, where's the camels the other day, and they showed up, so.
You're gonna lose him.
Here we go.
Okay, we want some nice colors.
Today guys, you will get the best results if you hold the lens directly against the window and make sure your flash is turned off as well. And finally, if anyone sees a turtle, I want to hear turtle left hand side, turtle right hand side, iceberg dead ahead, right hand side.
Do you see one?
Yeah.
Oh, turtle! Turtle, right hand side!
I don't see them.
So I'm just going to have a seat guys, just so I can see what's coming in front of us.
Yeah, I see them.
Okay, the Great Barrier Reef, it does stretch for 2,300 kilometres along the eastern seaboard of Australia. It starts at about Bundaberg and makes its way up into the Torres Strait near New Guinea. It is home to over 1,600 species of fish, 400 different species of coral, and let's not forget our sharks, turtles, rays and dolphins. Sorry, I'm just catching my breath for a second. Now, the reef that we are cruising over at the moment, it is approximately 5,000 to 6,000 years old. Prior to the last ice age, this entire area was actually a low coastal plain of Australia. Now, of all the corals you're seeing out here, guys, they can be basically categorized into two groups. You have your hard corals and you have your soft corals. Your hard corals are your boulder grain-like corals. They are very slow-growing corals. We have a good example coming up on the right-hand side. They grow at about 1 to 2 centimetres every year. So if you've got a boulder coral that's about 1 metre across, you can guess that it's about 100 years old. Now we also have our soft corals. The most predominant soft coral you will see out here is your staghorn coral. And they call it that because it looks like the horns of a stag. It is a very, very fast-growing coral. It grows at about 20 to 30 centimetres every year, but as such it is also very brittle. So you will see lots of rubble fields of staghorn coral. It may look a little bit unsightly, guys, but it is actually a good place for new coral to begin growing. Now, we are aware that coral is in fact an animal, are we? Yeah. Excellent, you've done your homework. Now, one of my favourite fish out here, guys, so I'm bringing it up because I can see one down on the left-hand side, is your parrotfish. Does anyone know why they are called parrotfish?
What's their color?
A bit to grind the algae off the coral. And a lot of the times it will inadvertently actually get some of the coral limestone as well.
It's a big one.
It has a second set of teeth behind the beak that it uses to grind up that limestone, and it will turn into a fine sandy powder. Now, if we are lucky enough, guys, we're going to have a parrotfish swim alongside the submarine, and he's going to do a poo for us. Now, if you have a close look at that poo, you'll actually notice that it looks just like sand. That is in fact because it is sand. They estimate that 30 to 40% of all the sand on the reef surrounding beaches and islands is in fact parrotfish poo.
Oh.
So tonight when you get back to Port Douglas, guys, and you're walking along the beach at sunset, think of Panoma corals. It is an extremely slow-growing coral. It only grows at 0.5 centimetre every year. And if you have a good look, it's right at the end here, guys. It looks like a big honeycomb, and your little Nemos are sitting on top there. But if you have a look at the size of that and just think it grows 0.5 centimetre every year, so just take a wild guess on how old you think that coral is. You can see your little Nemos there on the top. You'll have your male and female clownfish, just like in Finding Nemo. And it's pretty much the female's job to keep the male in a perpetual state of stress and anxiety. Sound familiar, gentlemen?
This is really interesting.
Unfortunately, we have had 2 consecutive episodes of coral bleaching out here. First was in February, March 2016, and then in February, March 2017. And there's a good example down here on the left.
Are they dead?
You can see some dead coral. Now, if you've got your staghorn coral, it may look a bit white and bleached. If you look at the very tips of it, you'll see some bright white or blue colours. That indicates that that coral is in fact alive and it is in recovery. But coral bleaching does occur when the sea temperature goes above 31 degrees Celsius for more than over a period of 6 weeks. This pretty much stresses the coral out. It will expel all the zooxanthellae or the algae within it, just leaving the white limestone skeleton behind.
You want to do this because it's hard for me to do it up there. It's
A nice staghorn forest coming up on the left.
Did you get the staghorn?
You see all the little blue tips at the end.
No, I didn't see it.
Right down below you. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Staghorn.
Wait. You don't like it?
Yeah. We got room for 10,000 pictures, so take away.
Okay, coming up on the left, guys, we've got a pair of butterfly fish. They're generally these yellow and white striped fish down there. Now there are about 50 different species of butterfly fish, and they're cool little fish. They will basically hang around in a large group for the first couple of years of their life, and then they'll find themselves a mate. Now once they've found that mate, they are in fact mates for life. If one of them was to unfortunately be eaten or just disappear, then sadly for the second one, it would pass away not long after. Now, I have always said it is from a broken heart, but the marine bios insist it is actually from starvation, because they are too scared to feed by themselves. You will see many different types of butterfly fish out here. Got some coral coming up on the left that's waving in the sea like a bit of spaghetti. Anyone got an idea what they might call that?
Spaghetti
coral.
Spaghetti coral, correct.
All right. We're good.
That's all right.
Lincoln's fish.
There's some fish coming up here.
Okay, we've got some fish that are black and white striped. What do you reckon they call those guys?
Zebras.
You guys are good. They're also known as sergeant majors.
Oh.
Just one by
And we got some fish with a horn coming out of his forehead. What's that guy called?
Horny fish.
Unicorn fish. You guys are good. You don't need me at all. Got a couple of large bumphead parrot up on the left, guys. Look at the top of the reef. Look at the size of those parrotfish. They are the largest parrotfish you will get. You get about 10 or 12 of those in a group, and they can go about 5 tons of coral a day.
What is that? Other one.
They get up to 90 kilograms in weight.
You'll find out when you get back in no time. Take a lot of pictures from you, okay?
There's one down there. Straight down there.
I can't see it.
Oh, yeah. Just,
Bluefish.
There's a shell of a giant clam down on the left there. It's a dead one, unfortunately. We do have lots of giant clams out here. They can range in size from the size of a basketball up to the size of a truck tire. They can weigh up to 400 kilograms in weight, and they do estimate that a single giant clam can filter 5,000 litres of seawater every day. Now, out of that, they get about 10 to 15% of their nutrient requirements, and the rest comes from photosynthesis. They have these big black spots on their lips, which are basically solar panels. They are also nutrient filter feeders. They've got a cool ability that if they are not getting enough food from the water where they're currently situated, they can pick themselves up and swim to a new location. And apparently they look extremely funny when they try to swim. They just flail those arms around wildly and propel themselves through the water.
I got a parrotfish. Didn't even know it.
Parrotfish.
Parrotfish.
each time?
With this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear a beep?
Yeah. I might have missed that. Right there, it's a string.
Oh, that's rope coil.
Rope coral.
Makes sense.
Now, more.
Okay guys, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the scenery down here. I need to go upstairs and do some driver training. If I can just ask you all to remain seated until we are docked and one of us comes down to let you know that it's safe to come upstairs, that would be greatly appreciated. And just remember, these are complimentary sub-tours. You can go on as many of these as you like today. Just bear in mind that the last one is at 2 p.m. and generally it gets quite busy and popular. So yeah, try and get them in early if you can. But thanks for your time, and I hope you have a great day on Agincourt Reef.
I've been around the world a couple of times and maybe more. Seen the sights, I've had delights on every foreign shore. But when my mates all ask me the place that I adore, I tell them right away. What do we tell them? Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees, a sheep, a tuak, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. You can see me in the kitchen cooking up a roast or Vegemite on toast, just you and me, a cup of tea. Later on we'll settle down and go out on the porch and watch the possums play. Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees, a sheep, a tuak, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. There's a Safeways up the corner and a Woolies down the street, and a brand new place they've opened up, but they regulate the heat. But I trade them all tomorrow for a little bush retreat with a kookaburras call. Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees, a sheep, a tuak, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. Up we go. Some people like their houses with fences all around, others live in mansions and some beneath the ground. But me, I like the bush, you know, with rabbits running round and a pumpkin vine out the back. This is your turn.
Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees, a sheep, a tuak, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair.
Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of plum trees, a sheep, a tuak, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. Hey, true blue, don't say you've gone. Say you've knocked off for a smoko and you'll be back later on. Hey, true blue, hey, true blue, give it to me straight, face to face. Are you really disappearing? Just another dying race. Hey, true blue, true blue, is it me and you? Is it mom and dad? Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when he's in a fight? Or just Vegemite? True blue, I'm asking you. Hey, true blue, can you bear the load? Will you tie it up with wire just to keep the show on the road? Hey, true blue. Hey, true blue. Now be fair dinkum. Is your heart still there? If they sell us out like sponge cake, do you really care? Hey, true blue. True blue, is it me and you? Is it mom and dad? Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when she's in a fight? Or just Vegemite? True blue, I'm asking you. True blue, is it me and you? Is it mom and dad? Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when he's in a fight? Or just Vegemite? True blue, true blue. What am I gonna do? What about the future? Gotta draw the line without delay. Why shouldn't I get emotional? The bush is sacred. Ancient life will fade away. Over the hill they go, killing another mountain. Gotta fill the quota, can't go slow. Huge machinery wiping out the scenery. One big swipe like a shearer's blow. Rip, rip, wood chip, turn it into paper. Throw it in the bin, no news today. Nightmare dreaming, can't you hear the screaming? Chainsaw, ice or more decay. Remember the axemen knew their timber, cared about the way they brought it down. Cross-cut black butt, tallow wood and cedar, build another bungalow, pioneer town. I am the bush and I am koala, we are one, go hand in hand. I am the bush like Banjo and Henry, it's in my blood, gonna make a stand. Rip, rip, wood chip, turn it into paper. Throw it in the bin, no news today. Nightmare dreaming, can't you hear the screaming? Chainsaw, ice or more decay. Turn it into paper, throw it in the bin, no news today. Nightmare dreaming, can't you hear the screaming? Chainsaw, ice or more decay. Rip, rip, wood chip, turn it into paper, throw it in the bin, no, no.
the ocean on a day clear blue, waking up Mount Warning steaming from the dew. I took a breath and thought out loud, this is all a part of me. I stamped my foot hard on the ground, high on natural ecstasy. This ancient land is a part of me. Yes, I am Aborigine. I am happy to be free. You are to know it, you want to be.
South wind blows and dries out my weathered skin, but I hold like a river gum and fight on till it rains again, bounding like a wallaroo, just as far as I can reach, across the world like a boomerang, landing home on the beach. This ancient land is a part of me. Yes, I feel Aborigine. I am happy to be free, and I'm looking for camaraderie. This ancient land is a part of me. Yes, I feel Aborigine. I am happy to be free, and I'm looking for camaraderie. Galleries of pink glass, crystal nights with diamond stars, apricots preserved in jars. That's my home. Land of oceans in the sun, purple hazes, river gum, breaks your heart when rain won't come. It breaks your heart. It takes a harsh and cruel drought to sort the weaker saplings out. It makes room for stronger trees. Maybe that's what life's about. Winter's come, the hills are brown, shops are closed, the blinds are down. Everybody's leaving town. They can't go on. The south wind through veranda gores, winds and bangs the homestead doors. A mother curses dusty floors and feels alone. Trucks and bulk bins filled with rust, boy leaves home to make a crust, a father's dreams reduced to dust, but he must go on. Tortured red gums unashamed, sunburnt country wisely named, chisel ploughed and wire claimed, but never, never, never tamed. Whirlwind swirls a paper high, same old news of further drive, of broken clouds just passing by. That's my home. Land of oceans in the sun, purple hazes, river gum, breaks your heart when rain won't come. It breaks your heart. Things'll never be the same in Port Lincoln since they rolled the cameras there. Roll up and be a movie extra, take it lightly if you dare, and give the man a uniform, give the man a gun. He's your younger brother, and he's your only son. This is Gallipoli. They could have been your mates, they could have been me. You can't blame a bloke who likes adventure. He saw the posters on the wall, see the world through the sights of a rifle, grab your mates and go to war, and give the man a bayonet, give the man a hat, land him on the beaches. 8,000 never came back. A rat-a-tat-tat. This is Gallipoli, and don't you forget, you are the diggers of the Anzac. The diggers of the Anzac. Slap bang in the middle of an ambush. The Johnny Turk was all around. Sitting ducks they filled like 9 pins, but the diggers held their ground. Men like Simpson upheld the spirit of the digger who gives a mate a hand, and in the end they showed the world the spirit of Australia. So things will never be the same in Port Lincoln since they made a movie there. Knock off the shearing and knock off the fishing, bring up the clippers and knock off the hair, and give the man a uniform, give the man a gun. He's your younger brother, and he's your only son. This is Gallipoli, and don't you forget, you are the diggers of the Anzac. The diggers of the Anzac. This is Gallipoli, and don't you forget, you are the diggers of the Anzac. This is Gallipoli, and don't you forget, write me a letter wherever you are, be it Manchester or Zanzibar, whether in Moscow or Japan. Write me a letter whenever you can. If you're in China or Peru, or riding a camel in Timbuktu, say that you miss me, put it in the mail, care of Sydney 2000, New South Wales. Now don't you forget me, whatever you do, and don't you worry, I'll write to you. If you're in Chicago, out on the town, tell me about it, write it down. And if you're lonely and feeling blue, remember the warm hearts and the kangaroo. Remember the sunshine, I'll be trimming my sails in Sydney 2000, New South Wales. Miss me and put it in the mail, here in Sydney 2000, New South Wales.